How's it going, legends? Today I want to talk about an idea called economy of movement. So what would that mean? All this means is it's about little movements, okay? I had a comment about Gallops, and this person was asking me because of this weird little like wiggle technique I do where I'm like, that's like I do my thumb up and down. Now you could even do it with your wrist, like a little sort of. But the whole thing with Gallops and economy of movement is that it's about, right, a gallop is it's a down up down movement, okay? So the more you go down, then come up, then go down, the bigger that movement is. At speed, it's going to slow you down because you've got to go down, come back up, go down. So the idea of economy of movement is to make that down, up, down motion as little as possible. And you don't have to like be tensed up when you're doing it. It's as simple as trying to get that, even if you do the down, up. That's a down, up. And try to do it in a little motion. And that's what you want to do. It's all about these little motions. Then what you want to do is put on some type of drum program. I've got Superior Drummer, and it's set at 210 BPM. Now, for Gallops, I'd say about 210 BPM is about my limit. And what I'd probably do with that is I'd do like a couple of Gallops, maybe ring out a power chord in between it. So we'll light it up and we'll see what that's like at 210. So we're just trying once again, little movements with that gallop. And it works with anything. Like one thing, and I'm even trying to get better at, is even when you do like a alternate picking run, say, you know, the 1, 2, 3. See, economy of movement would be little movements with the pick, and the fingers don't want to come too high off the fretboard. So whatever we're doing, we're just trying to do those little movements. And what it does, it just gives you more energy, because if the higher the finger comes off the fretboard, you're using more like energy and force to try to bring it back down fast. That's why when you play slow, you got no problem. But the minute you try to bring speed into it and the fingers come up higher, then you got to bring it down faster. That bringing it down faster is unwanted, like it's like a waste of energy. and a waste of movement, and that's what's going to tire you out. And if you can get little motions, little movement, and it's one of those things like, yeah, I'm still to this day trying to get that one down, but they're really good players. That's what they have mastered at the end of the day. Like, some techniques I struggle to do, but I do understand the mechanics of it, and that's what's happening. It's all about these little motions, and that's why they call it economy of movement. You can even search this up on YouTube and you'll see some real pro people can do it really well and show you the end result of being able to master it. And that's how I think half the battle too is trying to understand what is this thing we're looking for, and once you understand, okay, it's little movements, it's all those type of things. Even when you're tremolo picking, it's all like, see, you don't want to have like a big motion. Like, I don't want to be going like moving the hand around a lot. Now, you'd maybe want to do that if you were using some power chords, or the black metal. Then the flying hand's going to be the perfect technique. But if we're doing one string and you want it to be nice and clean, you want little up and down movements. And then you want to get some type of, drum program where you can, we'll go back to I'll do that one with the double kick. So now we'll throw in a double kick beat. So something roll like that. So yeah, you get the idea with that one. It's all about those little movements and training with some double kicks, something you can adjust that tempo, and then find out where you are and locking in super tight with those double kicks. For tremolo picking, I would say practicing over double kicks would just be the best thing you can do right there. So hey, give that one a go with the Gallops. And this video is because I'm answering this question. So hey, if you want some double kick patterns, if you want some more like scales, riff ideas, all these type of things, check out the link to my Patreon below. It's only $1 a week, and we've got over 2 years worth of lessons. We're up to like 157 different lots of tabs, and we've got, different like warm up, coordination. This is another thing I'm starting to look at, because I want to create some type of program that's more focused, and I do have it in like collections and sections so you can figure it out. But basically think about guitar as strength and coordination, and this is really all it comes down to. And then memorizing patterns, so chord shapes. Once you learn, I could spend another 10 minutes going on this idea, but really think of it like that you've got all these different shapes, patterns, techniques. It's about just working on each one of those things, and a lot of things connect together, like certain power chords, dyads. Once you figure out a pinch harmonic, once you get your tremolo picking down, like you start to make lots of gains. And the coordination is a big one too, because you've only got 4 fingers, and most people, you're going to start off with your first and second finger always being your stronger finger, and your ring finger and your pinky are going to struggle, especially that pinky. And you can see how little it is. Like your pinky's tiny compared to your first finger. And it's a lot of how we grab things as humans. We hold things with probably the thumb, first finger, and the second finger. So they're our strong fingers. So all it's going to take is training to try and build up these. And it's just constant work. But think of it more like a challenge. And it comes down to how much do you want it at the end of the day. Do you have to sit there for 2 hours? No, you don't. But regularly, 10 minutes. You got a question like, do you want to sit there and watch Netflix? Do you want to just scroll through, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube Shorts and not practice? All of that time could be used to practice. Just do 10-minute blasts. Do that 10 times a day, and you'll start seeing results. And focusing on coordination. But once again, little movements. The economy of movement, and there's a lot of literature out there on it, lots of videos on it, and just type that into the old YouTube search bar and you'll see lots of videos talking about economy of movement. So let me know how you go in the comments below, and until next time, legends, just light up some riffs, take care of each other, and look after yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Catch us later.